Hello traders, this is the RSI Reloaded Part 1. There are 6 videos. Each video is unique and allow traders to use more accurately the relative strength index indicator and to avoid costly trading mistakes. At the end of this series of video, traders will be able to know how to use the RSI indicator like a specialist. This video is for educational purposes only. It's neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell any financial instrument. It is primarily for the TSTW SYS 0.
Thank you for watching. Let's get started. This is RSI Reloaded, Part 1, the relative strength index indicator. Okay, we have here the RSI period 18. The setting is set at 1818. Okay, we are on a daily chart of the Singapore dollar currency pair, the US dollar, Singapore dollar currency pair. Okay, we are on a daily chart. Okay, when we want to talk about the RSI indicator, okay, it's a momentum indicator. The momentum indicator measures the speed of change of the price. So when the price going up, the momentum indicator is measuring the speed of the bullish progression. When the price is going down, the momentum indicator is measuring the speed of the bearish progression of the price. When we are talking about momentum, we are talking about speed, and also we are talking about the enthusiasm. Okay, do not forget the enthusiasm. When we are talking about the enthusiasm, we are talking about the psychology of the market itself. But in this first part of the video, we will talk about the overbought condition for the RSI indicator and oversold condition for the RSI indicator. When the RSI is above the 70 level, trader considered the RSI to be overbought. And when the RSI is below 30 is considered as oversold, and traders will be willing to buy. Okay, some traders sometimes will use the level of 80 as the overbought zone. Some may use even 90, okay, 90 as the overbought zone. Some traders, you may see them, they will use the level of 20 as oversold zone. Some may use even the level of 10 as oversold. As I explained to you, we will focus on overbought and oversold zone for the RSI, especially the mistakes that traders are making when they are trading overbought and oversold RSI. Alright? Now, as I explained to traders before in the series of videos that we titled Trading Like a Pro, it does not matter which trading system you are using, which trading strategy that you are applying, okay? You must use your indicators or your trading system or your trading strategy with the market principle. So you may go and watch the series of videos that we titled Trading Like a Pro before watching this video. That will be useful. The RSI, when the RSI is overbought, above 70 or above 80 or above 90, the common measure that traders use is 70. When the RSI is overbought, it is pointing to us a resistance level. Full stop. The overbought does not mean overbought. The overbought does not mean sell. When the RSI is below 20, it is pointing to us a support level. Full stop. It does not mean that oversold means oversold, that one should buy, and oversold does not guarantee a buy signal. We want to clarify that straight away. So if your favorite indicator is the RSI, so you may stop wasting your money selling each time the RSI is overbought and buying each time the RSI is oversold. All right? Okay? So let's see what's happening here. So the RSI moved from the oversold, it was oversold here, and moved from the oversold zone to the overbought zone for the first time right here. This is the first time the RSI moved to the oversold zone from the overbought zone from the oversold zone. You pay attention to the vertical line, the black vertical line on this chart. The price was here when the RSI became overbought for the first time. For all oscillators, we will draw horizontal line there to highlight that level. That will allow us to avoid making silly mistakes. So we draw a line there to highlight the level where the RSI was overbought for the first time. You see here? So it's just a warning for us, the black horizontal line here, to tell us that, okay, this is overbought zone. But we know that the overbought does not mean overbought, does not mean sell. It means that the bullish momentum has reached a maximum level. So think of it that you are driving, okay, you move to speed 1, speed 2, speed 5. The speed 5 is the highest speed, okay? So you move to speed 5, gear 5. Doesn't mean that the car will stop. The car will not stop, but that's the maximum speed, okay? You can control the gas, okay, and to decide which speed you want to go. So you leave it on speed 5, okay? Does not mean that the car will stop because you reach the maximum speed, all right? And also, okay, so we draw the line to highlight the level. According to the market principle, if the price is about to go up, the price will display higher lows and higher highs. So though we have our warning line, if the price gives us a higher low, we will not sell, we will buy instead, or we will look for opportunity to buy. As you can see, a lot of traders get into trouble with those oscillators like RSI, stochastic, CCI, and they will just sell. I mean, that's their trading style. They will just sell, and they will lose. Here they lose, they lost here. Okay? Because they are trading the indicator and they do not understand, okay, what the indicator is pointing to us. It's pointing a resistance. Pay attention to the black line. You see, there was some cluster move here. It's a resistance zone. That's why the price did not move very much. It was consolidating. It's a high volume session. All the areas I was pointing to, I say, here, George, this is a resistance level. So all I will say to myself, okay, I will draw my line here and say, all right, acknowledge that message, and I'll look forward to what the price will tell me. Simple. But instead, you see the price went above that levels, okay, to the next resistance level right here. The RSI was still above 70. So those who said they are setting to 80 will say, okay, 80 was the best resistance level. So all we are doing by using different settings, I can set my RSI to 14, I can set it to 25, it doesn't matter. But it just, when it reaches this level, it's telling me the overbought zone. But all it's pointing to me is a resistance level, full stop. But here you can see the price break above the resistance level and retest the resistance level and change direction on this daily chart. As a TSCWSY S008 trader, we see something like this, or you are you are a serious trader, not only TSC trader, you are a serious trader. You see like this, break above a resistance level, retest the resistance level. You want to change time frame. I'm talking about multiple time frame trading to look for, okay, a signal. You don't know what signal you're going to receive, but because you break above a resistance level, it's bullish. So now you know that there's another resistance here on top here. So it's a tricky one. So when we are taking a signal here, we know that we must be careful when we are approaching this level, full stop. But we will switch time frame, okay? TSCWSY 008 traders know what to do. So we will switch time frame here and to watch whether there will be, okay, a bullish signal here. And there was this bullish signal here, though the RSI was perfectly overbought. You see, the price ran fast. Why? Because some traders that were selling here, their stop loss has been taken out. Ouch. You see, they were those who are trading indicator, they lost. And in fact, they sold it big time. But because we knew that we are at the resistance level, we are careful. And we see the pullback. Now, if we receive a signal to buy, we will take it. And look, their stop loss been taken out. The price was going up. Look. The RSI was overbought. Look, the price was going up from here. The level of 1239 went all the way to this level. Let's be conservative here at 1310. Okay, huge pips. All right. So the overbought does not mean sell. The overbought RSI does not mean overbought price. When the RSI is overbought, is highlighting a resistance level. We will draw the resistance level,
and see whether we have a better resistance level. In fact, though the RSI highlight this resistance level, which is the black one, there was a better resistance level. This resistance level here, which I'm going to move to this level. You see, there was a 10 around here, 10 around here, 10 around here. There was a better resistance here, which I'm going to color now into red. Okay, so the RSI pointed to us a resistance level. So we keep our eyes on the price because we know that the price is the number one indicator. We see, okay, is this the better resistance level? Because when the price is going up, this is a market principle. When the price is going up, the price is looking for a better resistance level. So as the RSI pointed to us a resistance level, we now switch to the market principle, because when we use the market principle, we are likely to make excellent decisions. So we look up, we say, okay, price going up, price looking for a better resistance level. This is a market principle. A better resistance level around this zone is this one here. The first and nearest better resistance level is this one, the red one here. So we say, okay, I will prefer to sell at this level, to take a sell signal in this zone, at this level. So you will have sold it if you receive a sell signal here at a better resistance level, like these people sold it down. You will be prepared to take some profit also in this cluster zone. And wait again and see what the price will tell you. In fact, if you look what has happened before, the price was in a downtrend for long times, okay? And then we see a double bottom pattern telling us that the bearish momentum was weakening. So then we see now the RSI is overbought for the first time. I won't be very interested to sell, because what has happened before, the price was displaying lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, and suddenly it displayed equal lows and displayed double bottom pattern. The nut here was broken. And in fact, we are switching from a bearish progression. If I don't want to talk about channel right now, so those who are asking to the traders, three things that the price is doing: rising channel, declining channel, horizontal channel. So the price in fact was coming out of a bearish channel, breaking above it. So price breaking above a bearish channel, we don't want to be very bearish. So some traders are selling here are not trading the price. They keep their eye completely closed. But for a moment, if they just draw a channel here, the three things that the price is doing, draw a channel along what the price is doing here, they will have noticed that the price just came out of a bearish channel. So this is not, in fact, the best time, okay, to sell. See this channel here, the bearish channel. The price was just coming out of a bearish channel. So is it a better time to sell? If you didn't sell it within the bearish channel, now it came out of the channel where you're supposed to sell it. Now you want to sell here. You need to be careful. I'm not saying that it's impossible to sell if there's a sell signal, but if you are selling at this, you want to be very careful. The second thing, talking about the RSI Reloaded Part 1, the mistake that they are making, we have covered the overbought zone. When the RSI is oversold for the first time, which means it dipped below the level of 30, some today we use 20, some today we use, pay attention to my vertical line here. Some trader will place a trade to buy, so they will buy here. Look what the price did. It went down for many days. We are on a daily chart. Here. All right? This is what we are talking about. Maybe you are using the TS RSI Pro. This is important to understand, okay? So, it is oversold. You will draw the horizontal line. What I will do now, I'll move my right line to where it was oversold. Here. Okay, it was oversold. Okay, so you will color it. That's the blue line here. It was oversold. You draw it, pointing to us a support level. Okay. Now, if the price, if this level, the blue line is truly a support level, the price shouldn't go below it. If it goes below it, we know that, okay, it's not a good support level. All right? So what I want you to remember, whenever the RSI is oversold, I mean moving from overbought to oversold, or is oversold region, draw a line here. You will draw a line here. Pay attention to this level. As it came to the oversold zone, draw your line and watch it. If it goes below that line, you don't want to buy. The only place you want to buy is above that horizontal line. You see? So that will save you lots of trouble, because once it goes below it, you don't want to buy. You know that, okay, I'm not going to buy.
So you will save your money. Yes or no? You will save your money. Okay? You will save your money. All right? Because we use a multiple time frame trading methods, the higher time frame command the lower time frame. That's another market principle. We are on a daily chart. We must use multiple time frame. This is the setup. We need to have the signal and then the entry time frame. The oversold does not mean oversold. The oversold does not mean a buy. When the RSI is oversold, it does not mean that the price itself is oversold. It just pointed to us a support level. We will draw the support level and watch it. Okay? All right? This here you can see the RSI was overbought and then was oversold for the first time here. Right here. You pay attention to the vertical line here. Was oversold for the first time. We will draw the horizontal line here. This line here. You see? So we will prefer to take bullish signals above that horizontal line. Anything below, we are not interested in. All right? You see? Because the RSI is a mathematical tool that traders was given to the market to assist traders that do not understand the price, the language of the price. So though the RSI was oversold here, as you can see, the price was going down. You see this section here, if you like, we can pay attention to it. The RSI was oversold in this region, but look what the price was doing, was going down. If you draw the horizontal line, the same strategy we use for the RSI, the same strategy we use for the CCI to filter out false overbought and false oversold, the horizontal line to highlight the key levels. When any oscillator is oversold, it is pointing to us a support level. All right? Sometimes they may say, okay, the setting should be at 20, then it's better, it's smooth, blah, blah, blah. All indicators are doing are trying to smooth the price progression. You see, the price went up from here all the way up here. We are using RSI 18 to smooth the price because sometimes you see volatility, the distortion in the price. We want to smooth that progression so you may have, the true, so to speak, the true progression of the price, so to speak. All right. So I hope with this first video about RSI Reloaded, you will stop making mistakes, selling any overbought and buying every oversold, but you will start filtering out false overbought and false oversold condition. The overbought RSI does not mean overbought price. One can perfectly buy, as you can see, when the RSI is overbought. This is the setup. We'll look for a signal on the signal time frame, and then the entry time frame. Take it like professional traders, paying attention to the price itself, the number one indicators. Every indicators have each stable data, each principle that is following. In the next video, we will reveal one principle, one stable data that is governing the relative strength index. The RSI is comparing the progression, the bullish pressure to the bearish pressure. So I hope you have enjoyed this video that you will put into use to make excellent trading decision. This is the RSI Reloaded part 1. I invite you to follow me into the next video when we'll discuss the stable data that is governing the RSI indicator. We are the TSTWSYS 008 traders. Speak to you soon.